Hi, so my name's James Walton and I'm the Business Support Manager here at Blackwood Plant Hire. I look after all our internal software and our telematics and our HFR systems admin. We act as a Tier 1 supplier for several big contracts in Scotland, mostly within the civils and rail industry, but we support house building, utility, infrastructure as well, and general construction. We have a large client base now that have mandated safety shield across the fleet. Probably about 25 years ago, a guy who I befriended for years, drinking buddy, we'll call him, in the pub, was very close with his family, and we had an incident where he was killed by a piece of plant on site. That was obviously devastating at the time, but you know, it lives on for decades now, and I still have contact with his family, and people will never ever get over that incident, and it really hits home, you know, about the dangers of construction plant. I came across human form recognition systems, but none of them were up to the accuracy of what safety shield, sitting at 99.6%. So when I joined Blackwood, they initially had a surge of HFR systems fitted to the machines. That's now grown. About 70% of our fleet now is sitting with it fitted, and we've got intentions now to fit 100% of the fleet with it. Nobody should have to go to work and worry about being killed on site, or their families having to go through that pain. There has been different systems in circulation for a number of years now, and none have been able to differentiate between a human form and an object on site, so it's definitely a guaranteed way of improving safety on site. The only other system I'd ever seen was dating back to years and years ago. There used to be a system, but it was fitted to dumpers and excavators, and there was no differentiating between what was a person and what was an object, so it used to have audible alerts, and a lot of companies mandated this back in the early 2000s, and I never ever thought it was really safe because it could never tell you the difference between a Harris fence panel and a person's hand or foot. It's definitely hugely improved. A number of our key contracts and key customers, upon seeing Safety Shield, have basically turned around and said this is the solution for them, and they mandated it across their fleet. So that made it a really easy decision for us, because when we saw Safety Shield for the first time, we thought it was great, we thought it was the way forward. So the fact that we have so many customers that want to use it made it a no-brainer decision for us to mandate it across our fleet. There is always going to be a mixed feeling towards any new technology that comes into sites. Due to the experience of a lot of guys that worked in construction for years, they don't think that they work in an unsafe manner. Until you actually have an accident on site, everyone thinks they work safely. People are now starting to see this, and they can see the value in it. Especially the site visits that I've done have been really beneficial. I done one maybe about a month ago for 53 different guys and took them in 4 groups, separated, to show them the demonstration van, and the actual general feedback on it was a lot better received than I thought it would be.